time. Happy Wednesday if you are in fact watching this on a Wednesday. If you're watching this on a Thursday, tough. Hi guys. No shot. I'm here early today. No shot. How is everybody? I feel like I'm yelling. Are you guys good? Welcome in. You can hear me, you can see me. You cannot smell me though. Thank God. Dirk Lawson, welcome. How are you? Kyle, long time no talk. Mr. Alathrivas, Takamari, Kelly Maldonado, get absolutely wrecked. Hello, Rocky Altars. My eardrums get wrecked. There it is. There it is. I'm sick today. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry that you don't feel well. Thank God I can't smell you. Yeah. Hi, Avia. Is your eldest feeling better? I appreciate you asking very much, Takamari. Yeah. We had a good conversation. I want to be careful about how I word things. I think it will be a long-term therapy, potentially some medication. So I told Kelly, though, I had a great opportunity. So my son is part of the school play. Today they were taking all of the back of the house stuff from the middle school to the high school. So at 8 a.m. this morning, I got to go over to the middle school with like a bunch of other dads and moms and some of the kids, and we loaded up all of their theater stuff to move it over to the high school. And I think just being there for him this morning was really good. But B, for me, like, that was great. It was really good for my soul just to go be a good, productive dad and be around. And he and I built something. So I think it's going to be long term. But I don't know. You get it. I'm sorry. Hello, Silver. Welcome in. I want to start a food argument. Philly cheesesteaks is overrated, but Rubens, particularly Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman is the best. It's a fair argument. Silver Zen, do you specialize on coming into live streams and creating arguments? Because if so, welcome in. Please start some arguments here. Silver Zen, what are some other controversial but not too controversial things that you could start an argument about? We generally don't talk about religion or politics or socio-political economic things. But what are some other things that we can pick fights about? Because I'm into it. Rock, I hope you're having a great day. What did you end up doing with your kiddo? We just we hung out at the table last night, so I appreciate you asking, Dirk. We didn't have a chance to do Easter egg, decorate Easter eggs on Easter because just a whole bunch of stuff was going on. So actually last night at the table, we sat down and the whole family ate dinner together, which we do almost every night. But then we did Easter eggs. We decorated Easter eggs, 5 days after the fact or whatever, and it was really good. It was really good. We all felt like we had a good time. Tell me about your guys' day. Hi, Alcaris. Been burnt out? It's okay, Alcaris. It's okay. Don't push it. If you want to turn it in for this specific thing, you have basically until Friday for sort of a quick showcase on stream. But if it's too much, just fucking throw it away and walk away. You're no hard feelings, my friendo. I'm sorry that you're feeling burnt out. We need to have a burnout video here. We need to talk about the 3, 4, 5 things we can do to really get over our burnout. Hi, Yasmin. It's great to see you. Happy hump day. Hello, Gemini. Gemini, how are you? Chopped cheese over a Philly. So I'm gluten-free. And so even though today I had pizza, I had a bunch of pizza today that was glutinous, and so I kind of feel okay. So I kind of feel like being gluten-free for the last 4 years is a bunch of bullshit. So I've not had a Philly cheesesteak in probably 5 years. Hi, Marak. Guys, welcome in our friend Maraki. It's good to see you. Real quick before I read that quick donation. So here's how today is going to work. So today is the showcase for our character design challenge. Basically a week ago, if you're watching the VOD or if you're brand new, like our shit-starting friend who wants to talk about Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. I taught a little bit about character design. We had a great conversation on last Wednesday about shapes and how Spider-Verse characters really sort of embody amazing character design techniques. From that, we decided to create Spider-Verse. Hi, Windsor. Spider-Verse characters, but with a bizarre, strange, or perhaps even sexy twist. Speaking of Windsor. And today we're going to show off all of those pieces of art. I predict that we're going to be Spider-Versing or Wheeler-versing for the majority of the stream, and I'm really stoked. When we show off everyone's artwork, the intent, you guys get it. The intent is to build people up, to help, to answer any questions that they might have, but also to point out the things that we recognize from a character design standpoint that are really strong in their design. So we really reinforce the good. If somebody needs help, we offer it, but we don't provide a lot of critique unless it's specifically asked for. That's how this works. Right. Amber, thank you for 13 months. I appreciate you very much. Amber, how's your day? Rocky cheered a bit. We could start an argument on whether Anthony should offer no shirt stream. No. No chance I'm taking off my shirt. Not a chance in hell. Pineapple on pizza and hot dog sandwiches and a cereal soup. Windsor, I hope you're having a great day. It's really lovely to see you. I peeked in Discord. You guys did it. Holy hell, you guys did fan-fucking-tastic job, says Gemini. Couldn't talk. Yeah, I'm stoked. I didn't finish inking mine, but that's what I'm going to work on when I'm done. Hello, Nancy. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about your guys' day. We're going to wait about 5 minutes before we start to jump into the Discord. So I would love to catch up. I would love to hear kind of how everyone is doing, and if you guys need anything, if there's any fun challenges in your way. I desire to be angry at someone, but all I see is a mirror, says Meraki. Make some food and prevent my tantrum. I feel you, brother. Sometimes, I was telling this with my son, sometimes our days just don't work. So everyone has a different perspective. For me, sometimes I just recognize the day needs to be done, and I'm just going to go play a video game. All Mankind says, I've walked 20,000 steps. Well done, sir. Band, that's rad. I've walked 0 steps because my pinky toe is a shade of purple that I've never seen in my life. Gemini says, my mood right now is doo-doo. I'm sorry. Again, Amber, I appreciate you. The kraut and I are not friends. Yeah, sauerkraut and I do not get along. I had a bunch of beer in college and then a can of sauerkraut, and then things were terrible for about a day. So sauerkraut and I don't get along. Nancy, again, hope you're well. I like the challenges. Give me direction. Stake in the game, so to speak. Makes sense? Yeah, absolutely. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. And again, I don't think, to be very blunt, these challenges, I think, are good for a lot of different reasons, but sometimes you just have to say, hey, Wheeler, no. And I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. Hi, Ink Girl. Ink Girl, welcome in. Yeah, the challenges aren't meant to frustrate, and I think if they move into frustration territory or just ain't feeling it territory, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, God, resting. Resting is good. Resting is good, says the good right hook. Barbu, how are you? Looks like Spider-Man wanted to eat an octopus. Yes, it's Cthulhu-style Spider-Verse. I'm really excited about this. I feel really good. We'll do a quick recap later, but hi, Bearded Ham. Hi, Greenbag. Holy shit, it's Anthony fucking Wheeler. I'm reading Greenbag. I'm not just announcing my presence. Cereal is generally cold.
I'm Tony Wheeler.
Gazpacho territory, right on.
Hey, you want to learn to draw? It's me, Tony.
Hello, Lizzie.
Hey, guys. It's
Hi,
me,
Manny.
Tony.
Manny, how have you been?
We're gonna draw today. You got your characters ready?
Yo, Gay Club Anthem, thank you for raiding in. I was in your stream for a couple minutes, Gay Club. While I started inking this, I just had to go in like such tight focus mode. So I was in and out for a little bit, but you were doing a really great job on that, on your poisonous apple. How are you? Manny, do me a favor. Email Gearbox. What's the general Gearbox email? Email Gearbox and say, hey, I bought Have a Nice Death because of Anthony fucking Wheeler. Let's do that. That'll get us some work. Sending up some dead bugs, dry flower arrangement, says Yo-Yo. How does that work, Yo-Yo? Telling patients to F off? I kind of feel like everyone's kind of in the mood today, huh? Do you know what the next challenge will be? I like to take one of these, takes me weeks. So let me talk about that. So in theory, so next week would be the start of a whole new challenge. I'm thinking, because this was kind of a big one. It's supposed to be our cursed superhero challenge. I was thinking, just looking at a lot of your guys' artwork, what if we focused in on chibi style art? Do you guys know what chibi style art is? It's the little bodies and big heads. You know, Gil could be kind of considered sort of a chibi design. And I thought we could make potentially cursed chibi style superheroes. It's just kind of a weird coincidence that the Spider-Verse thing is then bumping into cursed superheroes. We don't normally do like, challenges back to back like that. Hi, Anna Lou. Welcome in. But if you guys would be into it, that's kind of what's on my mind. Tell me though. I'm reading all your comments about your days. It kind of seems like today's not the best day for everybody. So let's make it a little bit better. Still 2020. Nice work, Cyber Techno. Nice work. Guys, please follow Gay Club Anthem. Actually, here, let's do something really quick before we get in here. I haven't set this up. Lizzie has no idea we're doing this. Hold on. I noticed today when I was hanging out that Gay Club Anthem has 40 followers. To become an affiliate, you have to have 50 followers. So my challenge to you right now is to press the follow button and to give our friend Gay Club Anthem, who's so fucking supportive of all of us, at a minimum the next 10 followers to get her and to the affiliate level over on the Twitch. Hi, Princess PJs. Busier than usual. Just had to stop by, says Manny. Gonna lurk. Dude, definitely would give you full prep. Yes, let's do it. Chibi would be fun, says Listorian. Daniel, it's good to see you. My head hurts, but I'm happy to be here. Would you like me to lick it and just politely kiss it? Longer term challenges is not fun the time. Greatly enjoyed draw-alongs on Friday. Yeah. I think with the challenges, and I've wrestled. Wait, I'm scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, dude. Hi, Threevis. You're 12 away from 50? Yeah, let's work on you next. Hi, Juniper. It's good to see you. I like having the long-term challenge because it caters to sort of a different, kind of a different mentality. And then the Friday chaotic draw along, the 30 minutes to an hour, get in, get out, never think about it again, unless you really want to, is the best.
I'm Tony Wheeler.
Oh my gosh, who's this?
Guy.
Unenlightened.
Hey, you want to learn to draw? It's me, Tony.
Hi, Jack Azzolo.
Hey, guys. It's me, Tony. We're going to draw today. You got your characters ready?
Dead bugs and flower. Oh, okay, got it. Got it, Yo-Yo. I'm excited to see what this is. So, guys, Gay Club Anthem is 2 followers away. We just had a raid from our friend Unenlightened_live. Welcome in, friends. I'm Anthony. I'm a cartoonist and an illustrator and a passionate friend. And I'm here to talk about character design and all that sort of stuff. Anthony Wheeler, you little cherub, do you like Pokemon? I don't know very much about Pokemon. I was a little bit older when all the Pokemon stuff hit. My kids are really into it. My 6-year-old is, but I don't know as much as I would like to. But yeah, Unenlightened, welcome in. Hi, Green Sparkle Frog. Hey, Pimp. Hello, hello. Course, hello. Hi, Addie and Daddy. Like them both. Yeah. I had, we're going to go check out Unlightened here in a quick second. I had some, Kyle, thank you for shouting out our friend Threevis. Threevis, we'll spread things out a little bit, but dude, I would be so happy to help. I had sort of had a little bit of a crisis in terms of.
Holy shit!
Oh my God, it's craziness now.
Anthony fucking Wheeler!
Thank you, Frozen Toes, for your 69 beavery bits. I'd had sort of a mental crisis of, do we continue to do the challenges in lieu of the chaotic draw along because it's so popular? And I think the way that we do it is the right way, where I still get to teach on Wednesdays. We have a long-term challenge in place. And then the Friday is just the quick, let's get in, let's go nuts. I like the way it works. I'll let you guys eventually vote, with your time. Austin, welcome in. Austin, tell me a little bit about yourself. What did you stream today? A big shout out. Is it Shabrekt? Thank you for the follow. Well, again, this stream, I don't necessarily want this stream to be all about me today. I really want it to be about you and your creativity. So momentarily, I'm going to pop into the Discord and we're going to start looking at all of the amazing Spider-Verse style mashup characters. And I can't wait. Now, SK, hello. I've not looked at all of these yet. I've just kind of glanced, but I have not totally gone in, so I can be surprised right along with everybody else. Today, though, I know I'm probably going to miss a couple of comments. If I do, just, repost them. I would like to give 2 to 3 minutes on every piece, talk about all the good stuff that we see, and then help reinforce your guys' general badassery. Also working on a YouTube video for this entire challenge, and your guys' artwork is going to get included, and I'm stoked about that too. So I'm an artist and a maker. Today I started building Bender from Futurama. Fuck yeah, that's exciting. Excuse my language, Austin. Austin, do you mind if I share your Instagram? Is that okay? Hi, Book Ruffle. Book, how are you? Again, if I missed anybody, forgive. Hi, Vasteri. I'm just assuming that Austin's going to say, yeah, for sure, you can show my Instagram. And if not, we'll just, we'll go a different direction. Look at this. So is this the kind of work? Hi, Jesse. No. Oh, shit. I'm already here. So is this the kind of work that you do on stream? Rock on. Guys, I posted a link to Austin's Instagram. I can't tell if it's locked up. It's locked up on my screen. Let's just share this. Can I share this picture? Is that okay? If I had biceps like that, I would just walk around constantly, just showing them. Trying to get my channel more focused. I feel ya. I'm a perennial mess. Well, it's awesome to see your creativity again. I'm super grateful for the raid. I don't know how I earned your trust, or maybe not, but I appreciate you diving in. Merc. Boxes, I hope you had a rad day. How's day 1 of your promotion? Hi, Jay So Fluffy. Welcome in. All right, guys. Well, again, this is our new friend, Austin. Austin, I just pressed the follow button over there. Thank you. If I can ever help out, Austin, let me know. And again, for anybody who's new, my name is Anthony. I'm a cartoonist and illustrator. I'm really passionate about character design. It's just it's something I just love. And today we are wrapping up our Into the Wheelerverse Spider-Verse challenge, where we take weird things and kind of mash it up into characters that you could see kind of in an alternate universe if this was a Spider-Verse cartoon. The fun thing about these challenges is we have people from all different skill types, skill levels, and High Valley Dweller, and we just support our friends who are just making stuff. So let's get going, huh? If you guys need anything in the meantime, you got to let me know. If you have your links, if you can post your links so people can buy your artwork and support you and follow your channels, that would be the best. And I'm excited to kick this thing off. So let's go. I'm terrified because at the end of the line person to escalate things, so it's intimidating. I think you're going to absolutely kill it, Boxes. I think we have, we believe in you, Boxes. We believe in you. Except for Addie and Daddy. Cortland's a bit of a, no. A half-dry Bowser and Clay? Oh, right on. Of course, unenlightened. Of course. Well, let's check this one out. So first of all, this is one of our raid targets a while ago. This is our friend Jinx Digital Art, streaming here on the platform. Say hello to Spider Grim. So he's trying a couple of different things out. He does a lot of digital artwork over on his channel, hence the name Jinx Digital Art. So I'm moving my cord here so I can get into this. This is sick. This is super sick. I'm reading a quick note from Addie. I'm excited. I just got hired by... Wait, what? Cortland, congratulations! Cortland, that's amazing. Shoot me a message. Tell me all about it. But if whatever you're willing to share, please share. Dude, congrats. So again, this is Jinx. Jinx streams here on Twitch. Super good dude. You've got to follow Jinx. I love, so the things that are just really striking me in the first place, I'm just really seeing all of that triangle shape language. You can see it right here in terms of the drips coming down from the eyes. Same thing on the hood. But also look at how Jinx has been really thoughtful about all of his overall shapes in terms of the claws, the legs, like everything sort of has this angular triangle thing sort of happening. Same thing back here. The lighting effect on all this is really good. One of the key observations that we made from analyzing our spider characters is that a lot of them really had a ton of triangle kind of angular designs. And I think that not only indicated danger, but it indicated speed. So this is super badass. Yeah, this pick is sick. I agree. Hi, Darren. Happy Wednesday, brother. I love the contour, the cross contour lines across all the form. The green works really great. Yeah, what's up, Danger, for real? Avia is giving it some nice claps. This looks really great. The glow works beautifully, and I love the light and the texture in the background. Hell yeah, this is a great way to kick this thing off. I don't know how many pieces are in the Discord. Maybe if somebody has a quick second, they could give me kind of a rough estimate. I love it. I love it. Guys, let's give a big round of applause for our friend Jinx. Kicking things off. He's a super, yeah, I agree, Vasteri. He is a super nice dude. Jinx isn't here at the moment, but we're gonna try to at least 4. Okay, great. At least 4. Perfect. Hi, Laura. If anybody has a link to Jinx, please put it in the chat here to Instagram or Twitter or Twitch or anything like that. Give this guy an enormous amount of love, please. And when Jinx comes into the stream, 34. Okay, perfect. That feels really good. That's about an hour and a half, and then we'll have a lot of time green bag for painting today. Perfect. Yeah, when we do the chaotic draw long, we anticipate 60 to 70. When I do challenges like this, I anticipate like 30 to 40 because it's just a little bit of a different thing. So this is our friend Nancy Cybertechno. This is her Spider-Man seahorse. Instead of a web coming out of his hand, he throws bubbles. Oh my God, let's bask in the glory. When we talked about this last Wednesday, Nancy immediately said seahorse. Like, Nancy knew. Nancy's like, yep, let's go. Let's make this thing happen. And again, here, I'm going to show you really quick the piece of work that Nancy sent me. I have it right here. what I'm fascinated by is that somebody can do something like this, which is my fat face, so perfectly drawn. And then you can cartoon the absolute hell out of that. I love it. I really love it. I love a lot of the triangular shape language on the face. I love this little expression right here. I also think it's really fun too that you juxtaposed all of the triangle stuff with the seahorse and everything with some really nice soft bubbles, round bubbles. And in a spider seahorse, a spider horse, shooting bubbles is definitely a kind, gentle spider character. Those bubbles are precious. They are. This whole thing is precious. Yeah, the plating. Is that what that's called? Yeah, great. Yeah, I agree. Great commitment on the details. Hi, Gold Label. Hi, Kaylee Athena. Hi, Painted Rat. Painted Rat, I just realized that there's a text message that I need to approve on my Discord. I didn't realize it was there. So I'll approve that, and then you and I can start chatting. Hi, Woodman. Yeah. You're doing great, Nancy. I'm really enthusiastic about you and your work and our friendship. Rock on. Guys, Nancy streams on the platform a couple days a week when she's up and running. Super, super, super kind. So click on the name Cyber Techno. On my screen, it's colored green. I don't know what it's going to be on your screen. Nancy, put your links in so everyone can follow you. But thank you so much for this. Yeah, Jack Izzolo, yeah, jump into the Discord. Avia is giving the claps. Hi, South Beach. Alexandra, just do the quick recap of our character design challenge. Just a quick recap. Yeah, you came in at the perfect time. So this one is our friend Jin. So Jin is one half of the duo from Your Pet's Real Character. So they're German-based. So Jin and their partner Lynn. So Lynn does the pet commissions and the amazing pet illustration work that we've shown 100 times. And then I am just now starting to see Jin's artwork. There's been a couple of pieces that sort of blew me away, and I think I told you guys this. Let me clear this out of my phone. Here. I want to show you. So this is my actual screensaver. And this is a piece that Jin made last week. I made it my screensaver because I freaking love it so much. Stop shouting. How are you losing followers? That's not how this works. That's not how this works. But Jin wanted to focus in on not necessarily sort of a mashup, but focus in on the shapes of J. Jonah Jameson. In theory, he's a bit of a villainous character. He's always a foil, so you're definitely going to see a lot more kind of triangular shape language. So if we go into, whoops, wrong button. If we go into kind of Telestrator mode here, you see that represented right there on the eyes, same thing on the nose, same thing on the lips. And then also that color palette just works so flawlessly. Yeah, Steve, it's pretty rad. Hi, Bells, welcome in. Marissa, Moonlit, hi. Yeah. So in lieu of following Jin directly, you can follow Your Pet's Real Character here on the platform. It's super impressive. It's super, super, super impressive. I would love to see so much more of this artwork. I'm kind of blown away by it. So if we can, we applause, we provide hearts. Also, I think Kelly Maldonado, I can't remember what we decide, but if you guys post these things on Instagram, tag me on it. I think there's hashtags and stuff for it. I need to be a little bit better about that because then I'd love to be able to shout you out in my Instagram stories and stuff. Hopefully get you a little bit of extra love over on Instagram and stuff. So I'm borrowing internet, so this is iffy. Uh-oh. All right, so this is our friend Dari. So Dari is mashing up spider person with a fly. Oh, heck yeah. Greetings, Sparrow. How's your Wednesday? Flies are really hard for me. I don't know if I've ever drawn a really good fly. I have a hard time paying attention to the shapes and everything. But this looks really fun. I love all the little hairs that are sticking out, all that tiny little detail. And then look at how that is just perfectly incorporated. I love the big manga style eyes with the little white highlights and everything. My Wednesday is going to be amazing. How do you Wait, how do you have a Wednesday? Your bees were good? I appreciate that. I don't know. We'll see. Flies go right up your alley. I want to do like a really crazy Aeon flux. Like a super knobbly and like how Peter Chung drew like the pelvis, like in the pelvis bones, like super far forward and legs really long and tilt the back. Like I want to do an Aeon flux drawing some point. Yeah, this is really great. By winning, okay. Are you saying your skill at drawing a fly is nope, I'm not saying that at all. It's windy. Wednesday. Hi JB, welcome in, brother. Oh, this is great. I love the mashup of everything. I love how the platform is fully three-dimensional. So there's really great perspective on that. I think this is a really cute character design. There's a really nice silhouette that goes around the whole thing. Just draw Jeff Goldblum. Okay. I don't know if Dari is in. I feel bad. I feel like there's a few folks that just aren't here yet that aren't going to see their work up on screen. But that's obviously why we have the VODs. But guys, please give Dari a huge round of applause. Some clappers. Super good. I love that little web on the forehead. I didn't know that Blue Sparkle Frog participated. What is this? Okay, all right. Let me turn this thing off so you can see it. Dirk, how far down is yours? I know it's late. Oh my God. So this is our friend Delaney, Blue Sparkle Frog. She drew a fucking spider mango. The purest. Oh my God. I love it. I love it so freaking much. It's so good. It's so good. I forgot I had the clap. No, Marissa, nope. Also, look at the texture that she's putting down now. So that's a little bit of a different look for her work, which I think is really great. The spider mango. Oh, I'm smitten with this. I know. So Blue Sparkle Frog is generally at work this time of day. You're gonna see her later on different live streams in the evening. I absolutely adore this. I think the shapes are great. I think she did such a great, bold graphic design. Look at Spider-Man go. Yeah. Ugh. Legitimately, this is a t-shirt design. This is a thing that you really could put on a t-shirt, and when people see it, they're gonna be like, oh, that's Spider-Man. They're like watching people's eyes sort of light up when they get the joke. I think would be really freaking rad. Now, this is also something that falls sort of in the realm of parody. Parody is something that we're going to talk about from a business perspective here at some point. You could very likely get away with a small print run of Spider Mango character design, or excuse me, t-shirts. You might have to obscure the logo a little bit and some stuff like that, but this is in the realm of pure parody. Sort of like how Weird Al Yankovic gets away with sampling different things because he's parodying things so well. I love it. I think this is really great. A pure OD. Damn it, nope. I don't think she's here right now, but if anybody has a link to our friend Delaney and can post her Instagram, that would be super duper duper rad. It's under D Lane. I've got it right here, just in case. And I hope when she checks out this VOD later, she knows just how much I appreciate her and how much I love this thing. There's her Instagram right there. Just disregard my link. Applause. And because she demanded the heart emote, she gets hearts. She gets lots of hearts. Spider Mango fight Dr. Octopapaya. Valley Dweller right now, text her or message her right now because we need that. We absolutely need that. Hi, Dawn. Great to see you. All right, this is our friend Clem. My first time on digital. Wait, what? Using Krita on the Surface Pro. Spider D'Artigan. I don't want to ever pronounce it right. From Alexandra Dumas in the Three Musketeers. Soldier of the King Louis XIV and Notre Dame de Paris in the background. GG's to Clem. For real, Anna. The green guava. Yeah, the heart was more Detarian. Thank you. Not my best work. No, this is. So this is Clem's first time doing digital. So he's using a program called Krita on the Surface Pro. Oh man, I love these colors. I love these colors. Look at how all of that works. This is a great mashup. And then look at the cross on the chest. That's also the spider emblem. I may not have been good at arting this past week. Dude, I have those weeks too. Don't stress about that. Look at also how distressed the mask is. Spider-Tanyan. Yeah, this is a great concept. Again, I think when I envisioned this overall concept, like this was the kind of stuff that I was like, if we get something super bizarre like this, I feel like life is great. Like what a freaking mashup. Like think about this alternate Spider-Verse where everything is sort of stuck in the 1200s. It's really good. It's really good. Now, one of the things that I might suggest is lowering the opacity ever so slightly on the texture on the background to really let the spider character come through. Some things that I really want to call out is I love the color scheme. I think that looks great. I also really love that Clem put really special attention to the folds and the form around the boots. I just think that part is really well done. Mango versus papaya. Did you just clip that? All right, so send her the clip. Send her the clip. Clem might wander into the stream later, but I know he would appreciate all of your support. So let's applause for Clem because this is really great. This is really great. Again, anybody who wants to submit, I will show your artwork off on stream tomorrow, but it's going to be a little bit actually, no, it'll be on Friday, but it's just going to be faster. Tomorrow, things are going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow, but I'm not going to be streaming here. I'm sorry. I apologize, Avia. I'm not going to be streaming here tomorrow on my channel. I'm going to be streaming over on Babe Ross's channel. It's time. It's time that that Shweddy and Andy take the show on the road. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to be streaming over on Babe Ross's channel. And then I have a super special guest on Friday for the Chaotic Draw Along, which is our friend Elia. Our friend Elia is going to be my co-host on Friday, and I'm enthusiastic. This is our friend Anna. Just finished my Spider Mando. Oh my gosh. Oh. Snort. There will be a snort counter. I'm demanding it. Oh my God, Anna Lou. I love this. Again, I've purposely not looked at all of these so I could be surprised. This is so freaking cute. Oh, I love your little texture on your line work. The pose, Woodman. I agree. The pose is really rad. You know, look at your little grow spider character. Oh, I'm smitten. I'm absolutely smitten. I love the gauntlet back there with the little web coming out of it. I hear the bass record. Superhero pose. I can envision the armorer saying, "Wait, you want me to design what kind of armor? I'm putting webs on. Okay, all right." The little you got the little scarf going back there too. So in my mind, I love the colors. I love the character design aesthetic that you really applied. I think your pose is great. I love too that you've got really saturated colors on Spider-Mando, and then to compare against that, you've got more muted sort of colors on your little Spider Grogu character. And then that background is just gorgeous. It's just really gorgeous. And I think that yellow really bounces off of that blue really nicely. Super sick concept. Super sick. Anna Lou, can you put in your Instagram or your Twitter or any of that other stuff so people can support you? I'd love to be able to follow along. Hi, Yes Ferratu. Yes Ferratu, are you going live today or are you going live tomorrow? I can't remember what your schedule is. I want to be able to rate in. Painted Rat says that's sick. I agree. Anna, thank you. This one is a real highlight for me. I love it. I think it's so good. Tomorrow. Okay, right on. Tomorrow. Look at all the love too. I need to go back through. I need to start just doing all the. Look at how many people just loved on that one. South Beach Doodles gave us says a quick little drawing whim this afternoon. My boyfriend says it looks like the South Park version. Okay, here we go. I will take a South Park version of Spider-Man. Living where I live, South Park is on the mind frequently. I have been to the town of Fair Play. Awesome shape. So actually, this piece is the reason that I thought about offering up a chibi challenge next week, because this has definitely that chibi kind of perspective to it, where you have a smaller body and a big overall head. And I think it's super fun. I love all this crazy batshit texture that you're putting on this stuff. It's funny to me because it feels like it feels like he's shedding sort of part of himself for some reason. Like I love just how sparkly. I also love that all of that little texture just feels like it's sort of like it's coming off at different perspectives too. Yeah, the blur is really fun. Kenny vibes. Yeah, the fragmentation. That's a good way to put it. And then the other thing that I think she's done really, really well on this piece, outside of just good shapes, good design, good layout, is the Gaussian blur for the background. So on a character where you're trying to show just a ton of movement, let the character be in focus, but then take that background and just put a little bit of a Gaussian blur filter over top of it, just ever so slight. And it just feels like the whole thing is going. Yeah. Never been able to do chibi. Yeah, I don't, Gil is kind of my closest chibi thing. So I thought it would, and I've done a few other things, but I thought it would be fun. It would be something very different. And we're going to mix that up with cursed superheroes. And I've got some really cool, fun examples of all of that too. So I'm excited about it, Zach. If everyone else is into it, I'm into it. Yeah, GG's indeed. Yeah, Meraki says loves the texture. One of these days, maybe next. What does that mean? Pashu. What does that mean? Alexandra sent me another piece. You remember how we didn't evaluate, but we looked at one of her pieces and then we showed sort of the before and the after. So she's working on this cute little piece right now where this little girl with this amazing hair is jumping into a swimming pool. And next week, let's show that one off because I'm excited about that. That's the web sound. Alexandra, put your socials in so people can support you. I think Alexandra is going to have a really big career in Kidlit, and I'm excited to see the whole thing work. Got it. You guys do that noise at home, okay? All right, next up is our friend All Bandkind. Here's the amusing Spooter Fuggin. I am traveling this next week, ran out of time. You don't tell people that. Here's some things I like about it and some that I don't. Definitely going to revisit the idea in the future. Interesting working with Copic marker, which is outside of All Bandkind's comfort zone. Learn things, escape for a couple hours on Wednesday. Well, welcome in, dude. Where did the webs come from? Heck yeah. What did you name this? The amusing Spooter Fuggin. I don't know. I don't know what any of that means. I'm excited to show this off on stream. Optic Workshop, thank you for following the channel. How are you? We're doing our showcase for our Spider-Verse mashup challenge. All Bandkind, tell me a little bit more. All right, so first of all, the things that really stand in my mind, we've got really great movement. I think the shapes are really well, especially that arching shape on the back. So I think there's great movement there. The other thing I really dig is the white highlight that you have around the entirety of the character. And then also I love that we talked about Dutch angles on the stream the other day. If you have a character who's on a relatively flat plane, you can give an interesting perspective or maybe change our minds on either movement of the character or sort of the perspective of the character in terms of like, are they more villainous or do they have a secret? That's called the Dutch angle. And so shifting the background camera just ever so slightly kind of puts us off kilter a little bit. And so I think that's a really nice touch. One of the things that I like that band talked about was using Copic markers. I use Copic markers an awful lot. One of the tips and techniques that I would say on Copics, especially for somebody like Band or myself who uses the black outline to sort of box in our colors, is, let me switch to this. So if you had your Copic marker here, what I would do, and I think you've done a really nice job on this, is consider this head shape and just sort of work your color in circles. And I work in really tight circular motions. It's kind of like a back and forth Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. And what that does is it just spreads all the pigment in and it really saturates the paper so things can sort of spread out a little bit if it needs to. And then once you get that whole section done, then you can move on to this section. And I assume this is what you did because everything looks really, really well done and really smooth. Same thing on the legs. And I work in really tiny, small little circles. Now, the biggest issue is the background. Backgrounds are really challenging with Copic markers, big fields of background. And sometimes the texture of the paper, it's going to have these little pits to it. And I assume that's what some of those little things are. Now, I like to use the little pits of the paper just as extra texture, that extra little distortion or noise. But, from time to time, getting a big full background with markers can be just a huge challenge. What I would do is I would fill up your marker as much as humanly possible and have your refills on hand. And this, I'm not talking to Band directly about this, but any of these big backgrounds that you're going to fill in with markers, make sure you have refills ready to roll. And if you don't, maybe consider using watercolor or acrylic or a different medium to fill in the background, because markers can go really quick. They can go really quick. Yeah, I love the moon. I agree with that. Or Woodman, yep. How do you know these freaking terms, Dutch angle? Do you study? No, I don't. It's a lifetime of being just a nerd, Kelly. It's a lifetime. The Fuggins are like twisted Smurfs or Snorks. I love your Fuggins, Band. I also love, I love the color. So one of the things that's fun too is that the orangish red works really nicely against the blue, but then the deeper, darker, kind of more purpley red works really well next to the buildings. A fun thing that you could do here if you wanted to add a little bit of light to the buildings is you could take a white gel pen and on your angle, on that canted angle, just put little windows in, just like, sneak a little bit of window stuff going on. I don't know, man. I'm into it. I'm really into it. I've performed the Dutch angle. That's a Dutch oven, Addie. Band. So All Bandkind streams on the platform. Super rad dude. Again, I hung out on his stream a couple weeks ago and had just a really good time. He's a great host. Applause, my friend. A lot of applause from filmmakers and buffs. Yeah. Now, Kyle can probably tell us why they call it a Dutch angle. I don't know. Yeah, Hitchcock does. The other example that we talked about was the Batman 66 television show. For all of the villainous sort of perspectives, they always canted that angle just ever so slightly. Is this Max? Max, what is this? Is this a spider gibbon? Dutch angle is a film term. That's right. But why do they call it the Dutch angle? I just know what it is. I don't know why it's called it that. Unease. Yep. 100%. Something off. Yep. Max. Come on. What about the Kurt angle? Suplex City. Suplex City. Anytime we can talk about Kurt Angle on stream is a good day. All right, I'm just moving a couple of windows here. My cat says hello. Hello to cats. Dirk's cat. What if Dirk Lawson was really the cat and the real Dirk Lawson was captured by the cat? I feel like that would be better. So a spider gibbon. I've never ever thought that I was going to get a spider gibbon out of this thing. So Max, first and foremost, hell yeah. The pose is incredible. The foreshortening is really, really, really great. I also love that you gave this tone as opposed to color and then put it on a flat white background. That's really impressive. It's really impressive. I love the movement of the whole thing. And I think the other thing to really call out too, so not only look at all of the cross contours that we talked about a bunch of this the other day, but look at how all the contour wraps around the form, right? But then look at the little white highlight that totally sets all of that off. And it's on all of these. It's just that tiny little attention to detail. I think just brings this whole thing together. Foreshortening is the one thing. Yeah, me too, Dirk. I'm not good at foreshortening. I'm scared to print in color. I'll help you with that. You know, one of the nice things too, and I think because you've already done such a great job with value, now you can start just to lay color over top of it. So what I would recommend, Max, is you've got this great digital file, duplicate it once or twice, lower the opacity down ever so slightly, take a clipping mask, flat this thing down, reduce the opacity, create a new layer directly over top, do a clipping mask onto it, and then start painting a little bit of red, start painting a little bit of blue, start messing with those tones or those values a little bit. You've already done, I would say, probably 80% of the actual value work. The rest of it is just finding colors that you like that are going to complement each other. Germans use that technique frequently. Interesting. Max, this rocks. Max, how can people find you? How can people find you, support you, follow your Instagram, follow your Twitter, anything like that? Please, please, please put it in the chat. This is great. This is really great. One thing I'll do, because we have a little bit of time here. So if any of you guys are using Procreate, you can go into this. And so let's just choose this red color. And let's go to complementary colors. Hi, mister. How are you? Welcome in. This program in specific gives you lots of great color information. And so let's say you go to the outer edge of wherever the color is going to be. And so let's say you like this yellow color. A complementary color then is going to be this royal blue on the opposite side. So I'm not going to talk about all the colors in terms of the triadic and things like that, but complementary colors is a really great place to start, especially if you have a little bit of, it's a little uncomfortable for you. You choose one color that you totally love, and then the opposite on the other end of the color wheel is going to be one of its close friends. And then you can see too, if you lighten things up, you get closer to white. how then your complementary color is also going to get closer to white. The further you get to dark or black, it's also going to get closer to that. So I would recommend going to Procreate. You click on your color wheel, find a color you like. I like this little this magenta color, this pinky magenta, and then click on the color. It's the box right under color, and you can click on complementary. You can click on split complementary. This part is nice because it's telling you the different values, the complementary values on the color wheel if you're using split complementary. So this green is going to like the more yellow green, and it's going to like more of the blue green. And you can just get a really great perspective on that. So again, to recap, if we go back to this one, and if you're a little concerned about color work, flat your image down, reduce the opacity by like 20-30%, start a new layer directly over top, use a clipping mask to clip only on the painted pixels directly below, and then go to your color wheel and start looking at colors and complementary colors, and just do a little bit of painting. I think you're going to find that because you've already done so much work, that you're going to have a much easier time. So, wait, how did we scroll all the way down? I don't know what happened. But again, rockin' work. Wait, okay, so look at this. We have an additional entry from our friend Clem. Compliments are uncomfortable. Look at this. So Clem said he was going to take this character and redraw it traditionally. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's fun too, because I think comparing the traditional version of this to the digital version, Clem, especially for somebody who says they don't do a lot of digital work, your digital work look really great, and it really gives us the flair of your traditional work. Yeah, it always scrolls down, right, Laura? Like it always just resets. Yeah, GG's to Clem. When Tarnations is a clippy mask. I'll show you that here in a little bit, Ramblin'. If you're going to hang out for a little bit, just remind me in like maybe 5-10 minutes, and I'll jump back in. I want to show more artwork off before I go into Tangentville. If you guys are finding this valuable today, hit the follow button if you're not following. That's really cool. Clem, you're awesome. I love that you did a second piece of this. I will totally help you guys in Procreate with clippy masks and alpha masks and stuff like that. I will totally help. This is our friend Listorian. Objects in mirror may be closer than they appear. I'm going to take a big drink of water, but my God, guys, just soak in the Listorian here real quick. Oh my God, Listorian is so good. The Venom dinosaur. The Venom dinosaur is outstanding. I love it. I love it. The gradient, I agree. Oops, I'm typing something in here real quick. I am absolutely smitten. I love the gradient, the details. Again, the sharp teeth, the repetitive use of the triangles are just showing us that this is a dangerous character. I showed my version of my Tyrannosaurus Rex the other day using a lot of soft circles, and even that the triangle shapes are all rounded over. So Daniel is just proving that this is a character to not mess with. I also love especially in that second tooth from the front, it sort of comes down and then jags back down. Like what a clever design. Look at the teeth. I mean, this is just such fucking great cartooning. Top shelf indeed. And then look at his little spider guy. Devil Dinosaur, I know. The new Devil Dinosaur cartoon is amazing. The animation on it. The back leg being all blacked out. Yep. I agree, Lizzie. I agree. That extra little shadow back there, it's just really striking. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I don't know if Daniel is hanging out at the moment. I think he was here earlier. But this is some of the other work that he submitted. So this is for our Bird Night challenge a couple weeks ago. Is this from the webcomic? I can't pronounce any of those words. I challenged him a little bit back to do a Lobster Johnson, and that's what I got out of the deal. So, just because I have it up, I'm going to give you guys his Instagram, just in case. I don't know, man. Daniel, you are an absolute genius, and I'm so flippin' excited about this piece. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is he professional? Yeah. So he is he's a concept artist, illustrator, designer. Lives in a different part of the world than I do. So he's in New Zealand, and yeah. So he's a pros pro, super good dude too. So Daniel, thank you again. I feel super honored you would draw with us. This one, I was blown away, Maldonado. Absolutely blown away. I had no idea that Kelly was doing this for her piece. I saw this the other day and it sort of stopped me in my tracks. I love it. I love it. I love it. Maldonado, this outline, this white outline is a product. This is a t-shirt design. There is something really beyond sort of the graphic nature of the whole thing. There's something really sellable about this. Kelly and I constantly are talking about different products and different ways to sort of market things. I envision that she could have a range of space characters, all with different sort of perfectly painted faces that are bold and graphic, and then this white and purple in outliney thing. Like, I could see her doing sort of more space people with different poses and everything like that. I could see deep sea divers. Like, I see a whole range of different things. But these, like, if you go to a Comic-Con and there was like all of these characters or all of these things with t-shirts on them, like this is the kind of t-shirt like I would wear. I don't know. I'm really freaking into it. Yeah, it's iconic looking. Yeah, she's really boiled it down into its basic parts. What's fun too, hi Pickles. Pickles, welcome in. What's fun too is I had no idea, I've never seen her do anything like this. And so to me, this feels like a real level up. And I don't know, I love it. I really love it. I'm just looking at all the comments here. Love how dreamy. Yeah, the blue is beautiful. The little rock and roll. Yep. Marissa gives it a really cool. Ink Girl says it's super iconic. Must Love Pickle says, where do you get the inspiration? So I was inspired for this one in particular that I was watching a trailer for the new Spider-Verse movie, and then I have the art book for the last one, and then I was just analyzing all the shapes, and I was like, this is just such a perfect challenge for our crew. It just kind of inspiration will hit. I have whole lists of challenges that I would like to do, and sometimes I punt things further down on the list based on like how I feel in that moment. I don't know. Maldonado, I love it so much. Applause and some rars because she always tells me I'm late. Put that in your threadless store, Kelly. Here's our friend Addie and Daddy, Viking-themed Spider-Man Ettercop. Oh my God. After this one, I'll tell you a little bit about a clipping mask rambling. Oh man. I glanced at this one the other day, but I didn't have time to really look at it, Cortland. What a drawing. What a drawing, dude. I love the pose. I love the angle on everything. I love all this extra little detail too. So not only do you get the shield with the emblem on it. I love the fingers on the axe. I love the crow. But I love these little spiders up here, the little spider webs. Yeah, long and lean, like a lot of the Spider-Verse characters that we analyzed. This is really good, man. This is really good. I also love that how you turned the detail on the tree. So you're using sort of the form of the tree to then wrap everything kind of around it. And so if I go right here, this is a great example of sort of rounding around. So I feel like all those knobs kind of definitely wrap all the way around, sort of like a slinky, as opposed to something that's just been straight, sort of like a line that's put there just to exist. Look at the little wind chime, the little fox. What I have to ask, because I think you had this concept, Cortland, right away. What was it about sort of a Viking spider person that stood out to you? Because I think this is really great. Odin, yeah, like Odin, but for spiders. Yeah, I love the detail. I love the detail. Also, too, one of the things that I'm really keying in on, because we've talked a lot about contrast. I'm keying in on that you're giving him this sort of red pink on the shoulders and everything to contrast against the brown and the red on the tree. So I think that's really nice. And also you put a little bit of that white over top. So again, we're contrasting, and so he's gonna pop out just a little bit more. Hi, Burby, welcome in. Next Wednesday is another full week challenge, and then every Friday is our chaotic draw along, Burby. So there's gonna be lots of things coming up. So this Friday is our quick 1-day challenge. Takes an hour or two, and then next Wednesday we'll be doing a very bizarre, fun challenge that will last a week. And I'll teach and talk a little bit about character stuff again then too. I'm into it, man. I'm into it. One thing I might suggest, Cortland, really quickly, is to give just a little bit of extra contrast, if it works, is taking a little bit of this blue, if you like it. If you don't like it, don't bother. Take a little bit of that blue and maybe put it on the fringe behind him a little bit. So there's a little bit of cool as compared to his warmth as it's coming off the tree, just so it sets off just a tiny bit more. I don't think it needs it, but I like that blue and I want to see a little bit more of it. So guys, please follow Cortland. Cortland rocks. I don't know. Cortland's got a big future. You rock, dude. Also, I'll be showing off any additional pieces that come through tomorrow, but it's going to be a quick showcase, or not tomorrow, on Friday. So if you want to make something over the next day or two, you still have time. I just won't have the capacity to go through and point out the things that really rock on it, like I'm doing today. Knack, welcome in. Here's Avia, the little spider. Now I'm gonna turn off the overlay here real quick so we can get a good perspective on this. We showed this one off on stream the other day, and there was a bunch of people that were really highlighting this piece, and we're really stoked about this one, Avia. Great pose, great dynamic pose. I like the hair as it flows backwards. That color scheme is also really well done. I mean, obviously you're living in the realm of the color scheme of The Little Mermaid in the first place, which is sort of infallible. But that orange compared to the green, compared to the purple, it just works, right? It just totally works. Not only could this be Ariel, but this could be Mary Jane Watson if you really wanted to. The flow of the whole thing. Also, what an idea that you can basically have sort of like a Little Mermaid-esque styled character, but they're a spider that travels around on webs. Yeah, it's a great interpretation. It totally works. It just totally works. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not gonna just really hone in on the pelvis. Okay, I'm not that big of a creep, but I think Dirk makes a really great point in reinterpreting the shells in the scales in terms of the webbing itself, and it all sort of moves in like they're swimming trunks or whatever. This is so great. Love the interpretation. Yeah, wonderful water spider. Oh no, Cortland, I'm sorry that you. Cortland, that's a bummer. We said lots of nice things about your piece, dude. Great flow, great flow. How did this one feel, Avia? And how did your inspiration hit too? That's I'm so curious. What was it about the mermaid aesthetic or vibe, or even the color scheme that just said, this is what I want to do? You're in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, a whole line of these. I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. Avia, please, please, please get your social media in chat so people can follow you, support you. I think it's really good. One of the things that I'm going to suggest, not for Avia, but just in general, is this is a really great, powerful pose. I think all of us, and I had to do it on my piece too, is take a power pose like this and redraw it. Even, I'm not pointing at you, Avia, but I am just in this case. But I'm not calling out your art. Hopefully you interpret the right way. See if you could do a pose where there's even further arc and see what that looks like. And then what's a fun animation technique or whatever is then take that pose and then try to reverse it. What's going to end up happening is you're going to unlock different parts of your art and different poses in different perspectives. And you're just going to be able to add it to your repertoire. That goes for anybody who's hanging out and participating. Again, applause, my friend. We want to talk about a clipping mask. So real quick, I'm going to go into one of my pieces. Is this one flat? Yeah, this one's flat. So a clipping mask. So here's basically how this works. A clipping mask is a layer that is directly above a layer that you want to paint on, but you don't want the pixels to go anywhere but where it's already been painted. Where's my Apple Pencil? I didn't even think that is my pencil here? I don't even know where my pencil is. Okay, so maybe we're not going to talk about clipping masks today because here it is. Okay, so this is a flat layer right here. So all of my colors, I've flattened everything down. I'm going to add a layer directly over top, and I'm going to click on this thing called a clipping mask. I have a bright purple color set up, and I've got a brush. So now this is how a clipping mask works. Notice how up here I'm coloring, I'm painting. Notice how nothing's happening because I'm clipped directly to the pixels below, and I can only paint on those pixels. Notice how that works. So what you classify this as a non-destructive method for adding texture, for adding color, for adding stuff. And the fun thing is you can always toggle these clipping masks on and off. So if I unclip to those pixels, notice how I've got all of this drawn over here, right? If I clip directly to it below, we're only bound by the pixels directly below that. There's another key difference too. I'm gonna minimize that. I'm gonna add a new layer. Actually, no, I'm gonna go down to this layer. And I'm gonna do this thing called an alpha lock. Now, an alpha lock is going to be similar to this. Painting, 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 nothing's happening because I'm not on any of these pixels. But the second I go directly over top, so this is like a clipping mask, but you are bound to those pixels and those pixels alone. This is what they call a destructive method. There is a point of no return. And I would prefer to do almost everything on a clipping mask versus an alpha lock or an alpha mask, because you can do this, but if you get out of Procreate or almost any of your other things, you can't undo any of this. So now I can undo, I can undo, I can undo, I can undo. But if I clicked out of this file, came back into it, you can't fix it. It's there forever. A clipping mask is just going to be a non-destructive way to put more pigment, more pixels, more layers, more things over top, and you can toggle them all on and off. the last example before we get back to the action here, I use, hi Kevin, hi Babe Ross. I use clipping masks almost exclusively for everything. So notice Pumpkin's face in the lower corner. Where is it? Right here. So I've got white. White is my base layer. I'm clipping gray directly over top. I'm clipping details directly over top. And I'm clipping more details directly over that. Let's say I don't like the way that those details work on layer number 22. I can just get rid of it and it's gone. Can always come back. And that's what a clipping mask will do. It's just an easy way to sort of organize everything. It's a little bit overkill from time to time, but I prefer it. I got you, Laura. I got you. Avia, thank you again. You're awesome. Guys, there's our friend Babe Ross. Reminder, it scrolled me all the way down again. Reminder, Babe and I are going to be live streaming on her channel tomorrow with Kamikaze Mixtape, 2 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Eastern. Why did we change the time? Hi, Riz. But we're going to be over there. She and I are going to be sharing a magma stream. And we may or may not have a way for you guys to draw with us. So, Kamikaze Mixtape is going to be playing in the background, and it's going to be really rad. It's going to be really rad. I'm really stoked. The return of Shwetty and Andy. We need an infographic is what we need. But yeah, tomorrow, I'll put a link in Discord pointing you guys there. Let's go hang out on her channel. Mr. Wheeler, could you tell us what iPad? Yeah, I use the iPad, the 2020 M1 iPad Pro 12.9. If anybody wants to buy an iPad and wants to do it from my Amazon link, no, I don't know if they give you a 3% commission on that. But yeah, I would, at Listorian, if you have the money, I would do the M2 12.9 iPad. I would not do the M1 because the M2 is just a faster chip. I like the texture inside the hoodie and the flame. Let's talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, we can.
The characters guy.
Party at my house.
You want to learn to draw? It's me, Tony. Hey, guys. It's me, Tony.
Welcome in, Mr. Blu-ray.
You got your characters ready?
Mr. Blu-ray, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Roz is saying you can do the same thing. Clip to the lower level. You draw and parameters directly in the mask. Yeah. Yep. 100%. You can mask things. We'll have to have a good conversation with everyone, Roz, about masks, at some point. But I think you make a really great point. But again, Blu-ray, thank you. Here's Riz. Riz just came into the channel. Fuck yeah, dude. First of all, bootylicious. Second of all, I love this pose from the back. One of the things I keep complimenting on Riz is that they have been making all these poses from a back angle, which I am not good at. I love how you're replicating this character design, giving us a front and a back, and then what I think is a really, really difficult leaning pose. This is really cool. Looks like a cyber spider. Yeah, heck yeah. I like how this is jetting out the little, not the little prick, the little poker, the little sticker thing is getting right out of the elbow. Really good side pose and really good front pose. This is not an easy thing to do, and I think you've done a really great job of it. So in the character design industry, a lot of times if you're designing characters professionally, you have to do what they call turnarounds, where you provide a front pose, a 3/4 pose, a side pose, and then a back pose. And then that lets the animators, generally who are in a different country than America, or they're in a different spot than the character designers, be able to see all of your character designs from every single angle so they know how to design and draw everything, or when they're animating it. Riz, this rocks, dude. Look at all your detail. I love the tubing. Yeah, really good angles. I love these. I love these little spider things right there too. I also like how you thought about the backpack where those things are going to jet out of. I think it's really clever. I think it's really clever. Riz, do you ever think this is a character that you would come back to, sort of your version? Because I feel like you've done so much really great work. I wonder if this is a character that that you could put in your arsenal here. It's a Guyver with the Spidey twist. Yeah. Perfect. Not an OC. Yeah, right on. It works for me, though. It works for me. Riz, do you have social media that you want to share with us? This is great. Hi, Fidget. Yeah, it's like Iron Spider. That's what it reminded me of, is like an Iron Spider twist. Guyver. I don't know what a Guyver is. Is that just because I'm old, or is that just because I'm old? Speaking of old, here's our friend, the Valley Dweller, doing his spin on Cthulhu. Oh, I knew what I love. The wings. Because we're old, exactly, Alexandra, because we're old. Oh, look at the tentacles. I love that you put the webbing on the tentacles, too. It's like a full-ass scene. It's from 89, it's an anime? Okay, right on. Yeah, Spider Thulu, yeah, dude, Fidget. If you don't know Valley Dweller is so good. Oh, here, let's put the overlay back up. Ugh, I love the shading. I love how knobby and just sort of textured everything is. The urban ink work, I know, I agree, Ramblin'. He's too good. The white highlights. Yeah, sharp angles. Yep, on the knee. Almost a little bit of a bearded ham knee elbow right there. Hi, Spicy. We're not into anime. Yeah, anime is a blind spot for me, unfortunately. So good, dude. This is so good. I love that you just give us the death and destruction in the city, too. The tentacles are amazing. Yeah. Mark Hamill was in the movie Guyver. There's a movie? I didn't know that. Yeah, the grunge, yeah, I agree. The grunge is really appealing. Valley Dweller, I love it. I love it, dude. Valley Dweller, would you like to share anything from your online store? Do you want to give yourself more shipping work? What would you like to share today? Oh, I didn't even see the bottom. Too big to swing. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see the bottom. Well, guys, Valley Dweller streams in the evenings here sometimes on the Twitches. He also makes maps for Fortnite, which is fun to see. He's also got a beard that I'm trying to replicate with my beard someday. Someday. Applause, my friend. All right, Valley Dweller just put a red bubble in there for everybody's perusal. But again, Valley, thank you for being my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Here's Ashweeb. An Aztec warrior Spider-Man mashup eventually just ended up as a Plankton Spider-Man. Sorry for the 2 submissions. Ashweeb, don't you dare apologize. Because this is something that I would have never, ever, 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 ever thought of. And how freaking rad is this? Look at all the detail. Look at the highlight and the shadow work on that. This is, and look at that. Oh man. So look at the spider on, that is really great. All these tiny little details. It's fun to compare sort of the details on this versus the details on the stuff that like Valley Dweller or that I do. Like this is like hyper detailed. Whereas I think like Valley and I sort of try to make you guess where the detail is hidden sometimes. But this is like you are showing every ounce of the detail, which is just really fun to see. My God, Ashweeb. And then a plankton spider. Hanging out in the chum bucket. And then we get a little bit of the fromunda. You know what I mean? Just a little fromunda. I'm too lazy for detail. I am too sometimes. The stream keeps loading. Marissa, is the stream bad today? No drop frames today. Knock on wood. I like this. I like this one a lot. This one is taking my breath away. This one is taking. Wait, formula? Does that say? I thought it said fromunda. I thought it said fromunda. Ah, formula. That's right. Oh my God. We were talking about things that were fromunda the other day. I screwed up. I screwed up, guys. Ashweeb, this is incredible. I could picture like a Batman version of this. Imagine like a Green Lantern version. So good. Hi, Jim Gleason. How are you, man? Well, Ashweeb, you rock. I'm so sorry that I didn't read that it was formula. He's always after the Krabby Patties formula. Now I get it. My brain didn't work. My brain didn't work. Oh, God!
Fromunda. Under. Fromundorladaha.
You fucking troll. Wheeler Brain just tipped $1. Did you purposely try to make it into a little song? Reading comprehension, negative 20 points. Yeah, that's where you take 20 points from Ravenclaw, because I can't read. Yasmin says, decided to make a character based on a jumping spider. Oh, heck yeah. Let me close the overlay real fast. Ah. Love it. All the detail. Super good. Hi, Gabe. Gabe, how are you, dude? Gabe, we're doing our Into the Wheelerverse challenge recap. So this is Yasmin's piece. Yeah, such a great composition. Again, Wheeler Brain, thank you for tipping. It's just how it goes, man. Yeah, this pose is really great. And it reminds me of this guy. Let me grab this book real fast. It's hard to move on the broken toe. Is that Hannah? Hannah Turk, thank you for the follow. Let's turn that off. So it reminds me of this guy, David Rubin. Yasmin, for your comic book work that you're doing, because that pose is like hyper dynamic and really full of detail, David Rubin might be a really good North Star for you. And I think you would like his books too. So this is The Hero. I don't know if we can get in real tight on some of these. But David Rubin is South American, and composition, lighting, really thick, chunky line work. It's really good. Another Rubin. We did talk about Rubens earlier. So, Yasmin, I think your work reminds me of him, and that is a huge compliment because he frickin' rocks. But again, getting back to your piece, this is really good. Really good movement, super dynamic, excellent composition. I like the little word balloon that says kick. I like your little murder bots. The murder bots are super fun. I also love the color scheme, the purple compared back over to the gray. And then everything is highlighted with that little kick of light baby bird blue. The soft little ringlets on the arms. Look at your little dynamic line right there too. Yeah, the dots are really good. Using orange for your word there, your kick word was really great. It was a great choice. Yeah, good piece, real good piece. Oh, this one, I didn't even notice that. Great call, Rocky. Yeah, look at that one running. Really well done. Really, really, really well done. Yeah, this is the kind of work that my 11-year-old daughter would absolutely eat up, and We would buy 2 volumes of this as a graphic novel. You give us some like 11, 12-year-old girl who is turned into an actual jumping spider person. Kids across America are going to buy it. So, Yasmin, socials, you rock. This is a portfolio piece, Yasmin. This one you put in there. So, Yasmin, what I might do for graphic novel work is I might tell you to do a page of kind of talking head comic book stuff. Sort of like this. Maybe do a page of talking head character stuff. And then have your character sort of transition. Again, I'm just thinking about sort of like what my agent would ask for. Have your character sort of do their thing talking, and they change their, at some point they put their mask on or, do the costume dress. And then you flip the page and then there's this big badass reveal where they're going to kick those robots. I think you would have a real good shot of getting some momentum out of it. Yeah. Yasmin's got a red bubble too. What the fuck is this green bag? What is this? What is this? Oh my God. It's a pickle wheeler. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. A little generous on the hair, but that feels amazing for me. Oh, look, you have hair, says Alcaris. Thank you, Case. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate you saying that. Oh my God, dude. I love all that noise in the background. Can I use this? Dude, can I use this? Look at oh my God, you troll. You absolute troll. Look at the briny little pickle on my chest. The hair was actually a bestowed superpower. Is this what happens if I eat a tiny little pickle? Hi, Emily. Emily, look what Greenbag did. Greenbag drew me. Oh man. Greenbag, outside of you drawing me, I have no notes. This is my fantasy. I have no notes. It's just, love the pose. I love the color scheme. I love my face. I love my flat nose. Like Peter Parker no longer having glasses, you no longer have to worry about your hairline. Yes! The radioactive pickle. Oh, man. Oh, dude. So this reminds me of like Corey Walker from Invincible. And I love like that vibe is I'm feeling it so much. Whose is this? This is not Greenbags. This is Greenbag who's not Greenbags. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it so much, dude. Greenbag, could you send me the file? Could you send me? Yeah, compliment. Wheeler, let's hang out in spandex and, compliment each other. How about you, me, and Jay So Fluffy get together, all wearing spandex? But do you love your pickle? Wouldn't you like to find out? Again, thank you. I'm honored and I love it and hate it all at the same time. Moonlit Dame, who is Marissa, says, my lack of creativity is showing. Greenbag, put your socials up. What do you mean your lack of creativity? Come on. This is adorable. Your Alice is incredible. I love it. I love the way that you've articulated those shadows. Her cute little face. It reminds me of, kind of gives me the vibe of the Batman the Animated Series from the 90s. It's just really sweet. I hang out here. Okay. All right, Greenbag. I see what you did. I love hanging out in spandex with a bunch of hot men. That's good to me. How dare you, Marissa? How dare you? Imagine, so there's that scene in the Disney version when she's falling down the tree. Imagine the tree all lined on the sides, and your little spider Alice is cruising down there. I think this is, I don't know. I'm really stoked about this. The little mask. This is super cute. This is kind of brilliant. I love the blue. Yeah. Yeah, Princess PJ says it's super creative. God damn with some gouache. Yeah, the gouache is the hard part. I ain't doing no gouache for nobody. This is really sweet, Marissa. These kind of mashups are the ones that kind of get my brain working. I love it. Alice in Spiderland. All right, there it is. Yep, you found it. It's Alice in Spiderland. Alice in Spiderland. So here's the challenge, Marissa, in your busy schedule, is to do sort of a version of your little character here, like on the mushrooms with a bunch of the other kind of characters, but do them sort of spider themed. I think it'd be a fun challenge, but I'm in. Look at everyone telling you how beautiful it is. 10 out of 10. Moonlit Dame, please put your social media in because you just changed your name and everyone's trying to figure out who you are. Kaylee says that these are fantastic. I agree. She's like Ant-Man can come bigger and smaller. See? It's all perfectly there. It's all perfectly there, Marissa. Discord would be fine. You could send it as a file. Greenbag, I know this is asking a lot. Could you send me the file with the background? Do you have the background on a separate layer? Could you send me both of those where the file is, where the background is turned on and off, so I could do things with it? I love it, Marissa. Sweet, dude. Yeah, Discord would be fine. Email, !contact would work. This is Brado. I don't know. I haven't seen Marissa put there. No, well, Marissa said that service was bad. Does anybody have Moonlit Dame's Instagram to post? Could anybody do that? It's under Marissa. I'm going to take a quick second and do that here. Is Avia? Avia, have a good night. Hey, thank you so much for that amazing Ariel. Also, thanks for hanging with us and just being super rad. Avia, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Just go to bed knowing everyone loved your art. Right there, friends. That's Marissa's work. This is Brado. Started drawing during the stream, ran out of colors, had a breakdown. Oh no. 7 hours later, we get Spider Snoot. Brado, first of all, I'm sorry that you had a breakdown, but I'm glad that you recovered through it because this is rad. First of all, great composition, great movement in the piece, great perspective work on these buildings. Spider Snoot absolutely crushes. I love the little tail back there. Look at all of the detail that Brado put on there. Yeah, the breakdown was worth it. Look at the reflection. Yeah, the reflection is really great. The detail is really well done. It looks like we have a mix of, I want to say marker and maybe a little bit of watercolor, but I'm guessing it's probably mostly marker, right? Brado, I'm not trying to just be hyperbolic. I think you should be really proud of yourself on this one. And I think having that kind of mid art breakdown well, it kind of sucks, I think is a good thing because it shows you can go through it, you can finish a piece, you can post it to 100 people, and you can get a lot of people giving you some really strong compliments. Other things I really want to call to attention. Great use of red and blue on your spider snoot. I think your figure work is really dynamite. The little details on the tail are super great. And I love these buildings. I think the buildings all look really well done. Are you even really? I agree, boxes. Are you even an artist if you don't have a panic attack and want to absolutely sweat and throw everything away at all times? Is Brado still here? I can't see if people are like in the stream or out of the stream or whatever, but GG's to Brado. I'm so glad that you decided to draw with us and share your work. I'm excited to reshare this on my Instagram as well. Dirk Lawson's complimenting the radiators on the buildings. Yeah, this extra, yeah. Again, it's just really good attention to the detail. Look at that right there. I like the sky and the clouds. It's sort of all there. It's like a great interpretation of the prompt. Yeah, where did we get the idea that drawing well was supposed to flow? I don't know. I've never had it. Well, again, Brado, you are awesome. I'm so glad that you shared with us. I'm also glad that you had to fight through it. And I think you came out better on the other side. So congratulations again. Great composition. Hey, Brundle. Brundle, thank you for following the channel. I don't know if Brado is still here, but if they are, please give your socials in. It either flows or there it is. Yeah. Brundle, today is our day. What in the world is this? I have not seen any of these. Brundle, today is our day to share our Into the Wheeler or Spider-Verse mashup style characters. So bye-bye, Kelly. We talked a little bit about character design last week. We gave this challenge. We had a whole week to work on it. And there's some pretty amazing sketches in here, Brundle. Jay So Fluffy says, Wheeler Parker, your friendly neighborhood creep. I hope I got Anthony's likeness right because he's a dope person. And I just wanted to do him justice. Appreciate the community, everything he does. Oh my God. Oh, Jay, I got to turn the overlay off again. I love it. I love it. It's going to be hard to not be hyperbolic here. Incorporate. Yeah, you did such a great job. Yeah, so my logo was kind of a ripoff of the 1940s VW logo. And look at how you incorporated that. Okay, let's look at Wheeler. First of all, generous on the hair. Thank you, Jay. Oh, old school Spidey. Look at me yelling, bitching at everybody. Perfect. We can make this my VTuber. Look at the little logo work right there. Okay, well, I notice that there's a little bit. Well, here, let's go to Jay's favorite part. Look at my bulge first. There's a little beer belly. Just a little one. I love the determination in this pose. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay So Fluffy is the one person who sexually harasses me the most on all of these streams. I'm not reading that. Okay, yeah, I am. Rocky Alter says, Anthony, that's where all the webbing is stored. Also, America's ass is right there. I love this, the straight on version. Shoots fluids from the hoo-ha. Wait, do I have a hoo-ha? Wait, is that what that's called? Oh, interesting. Anthony has the spider cake. I mean, dude, I am like beyond. Badunk-dunk. I can't thank you enough, Jay So Fluffy. No notes, 11 out of 10. What does Chef React says? Would try it. Do you guys follow Chef Reacts? I love it. Can you email this to me, Jay So Fluffy? Can I use this for other things? The gut pose is good. I know, it's so good. And I love the squared off fingers. We were talking about that the other day. I make my own webbing, says Mark. Hi, Mark. Jay, thank you. Yeah, take your time. I have it on Discord. That's right. No, you don't need it. I'll just save it from Discord. Thank you, Princess. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. I am honored so much. I might ink it properly at one point. Catch the VOD for this. Oh my God. Again, I know Princess feels the same way when she's doing challenges and like and it's hard to not get a little emotional, but not only is it really enthralling and empowering when you guys want to draw with me or whatever, but the fact that not only some of you would want to draw me, like that's amazing. Look at Lich Queen Lindsay drawing Big Daddy Grim and Kevin in their style. I adore Lich Queen Lindsay. I'm so smitten with everything she does, and I can't. But then there's this extra little bit of honor. No, you're not a smartass. No, because I legitimately didn't realize I could just download it directly. I'm so dumb. But like I'm beyond honored that she would do her take. It's so good. Hi, Leah. Leah, is it Leah or is it Lee? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, the chin, I know. Schmoops, did you get my whisper that I sent the other day, last night? I can't with this. I just can't. It's cool too because there's this like this grease pencil. Leah. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. I always want to try to say it right. Whoa, Cybertechno, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Leah, who just came into the chat. Cybertechno has gifted 40 subs, gifted 10 subs the other day, honored me with an amazing portrait of myself. But Cybertechno Nancy, thank you. Again, I'm blown out of it, but it reminds me of like a grease pencil, and the texture is so good. Yeah, fart power. There's some fart power. Yeah. Read it just now. Schmoops, things were going so crazy the other day. I couldn't remember if I thanked you. And then I was like, shit, if I didn't thank Schmoops for that, I'm going to feel like a real dirtbag. So I needed to make sure that I thanked you just in case. Just pretend to be nice. Lich Queen Lindsay, when you check out the VOD later, just know how much I appreciate you and how much I love this piece. And I'm super freaking honored that you would draw these two nerds for me. And you do a better job of my characters than I do. Does anybody have Lich Queen's? I've got Lich Queen's Instagram, so I can put that in chat real quick. Can anybody do a shout out for Lich Queen Lindsay's Twitchers? Please give Lindsay a follow. Again, I'm like beyond honored. Here's Ink Girl. Ink Girl, I saw that you popped into the stream earlier to grab the Discord link. Rock on, dude. Here's my version of Cookie Monster Spider-Man. Childlike costume, like a blanket, shoot cookies instead of webs. I want to make sure I get this whole thing on screen. So I have been reading a whole bunch of Sesame Street books to my 6-year-old. And we have this old 1970s Sesame Street book where Cookie Monster is a sheriff. No, Cookie Monster is a bad guy. And it's this whole thing. And so I have Muppets on the brain. It's really adorable. Like, what a mashup, too, right? Like, what a way to interpret the prompt and to take a thing and combine all this amazing stuff together. I love the blankie approach, Ink Girl, that you put over to this. Look at Ink Girl. Look at all of these compliments that you're getting right now. I adore it. And I love, too, that clever idea of making the webs into cookies. And so that there's just this infinite cookie making thing on the inside of Cookie Monster. I almost envision that he can just like turn his arm around and go, just shoot cookies back into his mouth. And it's this ever revolving cookie apparatus. Like what a rad infinite cookies. Yeah. Wonderful detail. Ink Girl, where can I'm gonna ask you ahead of time. Where do you post the rest of your artwork? I want to see the rest of the stuff that you do. A clanket, a cookie blanket. I love the sharp little detail on the fur. It's just really well done. This is just really well done. Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Welcome in. Amazing. Real quick, if you don't mind. Don't look at my messages, by the way. I'm so far behind on my messages. Big follow. Here's that piece specifically, but look at some of the other stuff that Izzy does. Yo. Maximum One is coming in on the hunt for cookies. Would that be cannibalism? Yeah. Look at the Midnight Gospel. I watched the first episode a couple of weeks ago. Look at Jim Lee, Wolverine right there. You sent me a message? Oh, I've not been on at all today. I was at my, also, hi, Nicole. Love you, Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Hi. I was at my kid's school today. I was helping the kids get all of their play stuff moved from the middle school to the high school. So I've not been on very much. I'm excited to see what you sent. Everyone gets a cookie. Guys, please follow Ink Girl so you can follow Izzy Garland Art. The link is directly above you. Click on their name. Give Izzy a big follow. Again, I'm honored. Thank you so much. Of course. I'm happy to share. Big Daddy Slick coming in hot with an amazing character design. Sending more tentacle stuff tomorrow. How much tentacle stuff do you have? How many more do I have in chat? Can anybody tell me just so I do things here? Oh man, Austin. I've not seen these. How many more after Austin's piece are there? Like 10. Okay, perfect. That's 30 minutes, and I'll work on my piece a little bit. That's perfect. All right, I got to click this thing on. All right, perfect. Let me move that out of the way. I don't know if Austin is here. Endless tentacle stuff. Thank you. I don't know if you guys are following Austin. He's on this journey right now to become just a big badass character designer, and I just see where he's going with everything. Amazing silhouette, great use of color. Shape language is really good. He's got really great triangle shape language put here. You can see that triangle shape language right here. Same thing with the holsters that terminate in the pelvis. Down on the feet. Same thing on the gun, fingers. The hat is moving up into triangle, so you see the overall triangle right there. You see the triangle. Like it's effortless, repetitive shape. And the more he's just telling you what he wants this character, how you're supposed to feel with the character. And so I'm in. I'm super in. One of the tips that I'm going to give to Austin, which I don't do often, but I'm pushing him just a little bit. I like that gun. as a level up, move that gun, cant that angle ever so slightly. Let us see it. Let us see it, and maybe potentially turn that gun into a prop or an object that could be spider themed. So that's like I'm down with everything. I would put this in the portfolio, but the slight level up is turning that gun ever so slightly and maybe propping it. Just a tiny little thing. Your friendly neighborhood cowboy. I do. There's enough. Could you imagine though if there were just friendly neighborhood cowboys walking around like this? Like, what's the opposite of a proud boy? Also, fuck those guys, by the way. Gives me cool Doctor Who vibes. Yeah. Let's see it. It. Yep. 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 It's midnight here. That's okay. Leah, thank you so much for popping your head in. At least you got to see Austin's amazing work. The humble girl. Yeah. Yeah. So again, big things that I really want to point out on this is just look at how strong the silhouette is. It's really good. Really, really, really good. And those repetitive triangle shapes just sell. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't see this earlier. So Brado finished this one up. Oh yeah. Yeah. Couple extra little details going. Oh, very good, dude. Brado, again, if you're here, you killed it. It's a me, Laura. Look at the Mad Hatter spider person. Wait, can we get your Mad Hatter along with Alice and combine forces? Is this the team up that we never knew we needed? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at all of your detail, Laura. Laura, what program did you do in this? I love the movement on everything. It all feels like hyper whimsical. I love this texture brush that you did on the hair, the crazy, crazy, crazy Mad Hatter hair. I also really love, because I'm smitten with face designs that are not super typical. I love the idea that your Mad Hatter eyes are really up here, and then there's this big chin down here. It's just a really clever design. Hi, Allie. Allie, how have you been? Super fairy tale. Yeah, the Alice verse. Yep. Yeah, this feels like something, Nicole, that Maximum Wetness would love, right? Super good. Good flow. I love the inside, that purple detail on the inside of the coat is really clever. Now, this is fun too, Laura. I missed your comment earlier about sort of clipping masks and stuff if you're using Procreate. And again, I know Roz has a different workflow in Clip Studio and things like that. I'd have to research how those other ones work. But it is fun. Like if you wanted to put extra texture onto the shoulder on any of these things, you would just fill that path with your brown pixel pigment, and then do your layer and your clipping mask directly over top to get this, and then you could always turn it on and off whenever you wanted to. I find Carrot Top sexy. We're going back to, that's funny you say that. So because I find him sexy too. I'm not going to do the eat the carrot thing. We're going back to Vegas in a month. When the kids are done with school, we're going to go to Vegas for a few days. And I want to take them. I think he's playing at the Luxor. I want to take the kids to Carrot Top. Out motivation. That's okay, Allie. Allie, this is a subtle plug for the live stream, but every Friday we do a chaotic draw along where the team, the crew picks a prompt, and it's always bizarre but kind of cute at the same time. So if you're missing any drawing motivation, Friday at 5 Eastern, we're going to be doing it again. And it's a really good crew. You don't have to have a finished piece of work. You can put rough drafts. You can put all sorts of different things in there. But if you want to hang out and maybe get some of that drawing motivation, we'd love to have you. And obviously I'm happy to help too, Allie, on everything or anything you need. Yeah, this is really good. Laura, A, I adore you, and B, I adore your art. Thank you for being here. You rock. Yeah, I like Carrot Top. I've always liked Carrot Top. I love prop comics. oh God, Christ, his name is escaping me. Who Gallagher. Like I was such a Gallagher nerd growing up. Only at the carrot if the curtains match the don't you dare. Whoa, can I show this on stream? Hold on. Can I hold on? Sorry. Razmir, hello.